Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse. I am, of course, Stevie B.
Oh
which
God.
apparently equals ratings.
That's right.
Which
That
apparently
was good.
equals ratings,
Yes,
and I have to take long pauses.
That's right. Alongside me, for 3 shows in a row, unheard of, is...
I'm taking my pause. Hold on. Preach.
Stand by. Showtime.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Vader,
Trex.
apparently.
Trex. Vader. All right, so...
Stormtrooper, bring me my asthma medicine. Bring me my Zyrtec.
So apparently we forgot to talk about something on our last show.
Well, we're chucking it up to con fatigue. It is real.
And I was at work, so yeah, we were all tired. I think I had a fire that night too.
Yeah,
So.
it is real. We talked about... We said in the beginning of the last show that we were going to talk about our experience with the Winter Soldier premiere. And we just didn't do it. And so we're sorry. So it's on the front of this show. We never claimed to be professional. Like, that never...
We just simply are
looked the part
people.
with the mics and the shirts and the whatnot.
We don't look professional.
So we're going to talk about the Winter Soldier premiere. Yay. Showtime, how'd you feel about... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's right.
You weren't there.
So some reason
No.
school is more important.
Oh, yeah. Heaven forbid.
Something about this education thing, I don't understand
Who
why he
needs
thinks
that?
it's so important.
I know we had a good time. The winners were there. Thank everybody for showing up, and it was great to see the people who won the free tickets to the double feature, Captain America.
3D double feature of that.
Was it? Yeah, it was 3 double
Yep.
feature. There's a funny story actually about the double feature because we wanted to get a picture done of like all the people who won, and we didn't show up until like that movie was almost over.
Who's
half.
we?
Me, you.
We got
Who's
got there.
we?
We got there an hour early, didn't we?
Yeah, I was there when I was told to be there.
Yeah.
I was there at 5:30.
Well, I
you
can't-
guys didn't get there till like Act 7 when the event started.
We can't help that.
Yeah.
We were told to be there at 7.
Oh, man.
You didn't tell me to be there at
so-
5:30. I would have been there.
Well, no, I got there at 5:30.
Go on.
Let's not do this. You said 7 o'clock. Don't point
The
fingers.
event started at 7 o'clock. I apologize.
You just said, "Hey, I need everybody 5:36." We'd have been there.
Okay, sorry.
Well, no,
6:30-ish.
I
The next one.
messaged Jeff and I said, "Jeff, what time do we need to be there?" And he said 7. And I said, "Okay," and we were there at 7.
Okay,
Actually,
apologies.
5 till 7.
No,
Might
we
have took us 5 minutes to walk into the party.
yeah, we were about 7:05. Yeah. Anyway, gotta show up a little late, you know. Anyway,
Fashionably late is always better.
Diva.
that's right. So we're trying to get a picture with all the winners, and well, the winners aren't there because they're watching the first Captain America, and so we have to keep checking in on them, and
It was Ben, don't it?
yeah, no, it was just whatever. And so I'm just putting it on silent. And so we had to keep checking in on them to see if the movie was over. When it was over, we were going to yell for them to come take a picture. Well, Trex leaves, and he's like, I'm going to go check. And so, okay. So he's gone for about a minute. So he comes back. He's like, okay, man. He's like, all right, they're on the part, the cat's fighting the Red Skull. I looked at him, and I was like, dude, are you serious? And he was like, what? I go, spoilers! And at this point, I am furious.
Very furious.
Like, I'm
it's
hot.
hilariously
I'm
how
like-
furious he is.
I was like,
Because I'm over there like,
why
is he getting mad? It's Captain America 1.
He was like, it's a Red Skull in the movie. And I was like, I didn't know that. There's been no sign that he's going to show up in this movie. And he's like, they're watching Cap 1. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, my bad. I was like, wow, I was just so pissed at you.
That's
I almost hit you.
and he abbreviated his story there because he motherfucked him a couple of
I
times.
did.
Yes, he did.
Right there in the lobby in front of everybody. It was great.
I think, did I pop you in the chest? I think I might have.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I
you
think I
said-
popped you in the face.
I did.
Oh,
I was like, boop.
Why you know Showtime? now he knows how it feels.
Oh man, it
Sure
was.
enough, I was dumbfounded because I came back and like, yeah, Cat's fighting the Red Skull. We got like plenty of time. He's at the end, like, dude, spoilers. I'm like, what? The first Captain America? You didn't see it? And he's like, oh, my bad.
Well, see, and his
little
his
late now.
dumbfounded look pissed me off even more because it was like, why is he being so stupid? I'm like, why am I being so stupid? Why are you ruining the end of the Winter Soldier? And I was like, and then it didn't even register that. It's like, wait a minute, he would walk into the end of the Winter Soldier, like, yeah.
It hasn't come out yet.
I don't know why.
8 o'clock, homie.
I don't know why I thought that, but I did, and I got mad.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. So I was.
Don't get
furious.
mad. I can't tell.
I was furious. No, but it was fun, man. We had to. There was 3 8 o'clock shows. Luckily, with Jeff's people, Jeff at Punk Monkey, there was 6 of us all together, so we were able to split off into 2s. It's fun with more screens, but we did it with the whole group at the 8:30 show, the one we actually went, and I feel like that's the one that went the best. I feel like we had a lot of fun, and so I don't know if I necessarily like when they do all the shows. I mean, clearly we know why they do it, so more people.
But
more.
we definitely have a better vibe when we're all together.
Yeah.
So
we still have a good time and fun doing it. It's I'm excited to do it again for Spider-Man. And you do realize that we're going to try to dress up like Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, I got to get one of those anyway. Apparently my nephew really likes Spider-Man.
Well,
So.
dude,
have
let's
one
go
of
to
those-
Party City and see what they got, man. You start simple for now.
I don't want to do one of those like that video we just watched.
Yeah.
I don't want to do one of those costumes. I don't only do spandex, but I like it to be a little more upscale.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, we maybe for the movie because we were short time.
Yeah.
Maybe for the movie premiere, we'll just get you a
Or
simple
I can
costume.
just go on Amazon and buy one and I have 2-day shipping.
Oh, you know what? Didn't think about that. Go for it.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
But you have to jump around and like
Whoa! All right.
shoot your
now
webbing.
you're trying to hurt
You
him.
have to shoot your webbing at my face.
Oh, I gotta get a zipper for that.
Spider-Man, Triple X,
So yes, so it was a good time.
gay parody.
We did something fun. Wow, really? We did something fun at the 8:30 show because we were all there. We did like a stupid Avengers thing. It was fun. We did trivia. His movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I thought it was Stevie B was right saying it was one of the best, or probably the best solo movie.
it's like
It's like Avengers, Cap, Winter Soldier.
I
That's how it is for me.
describe it as Avengers mixed with like one of the good Mission Impossible movies. It's like
Which one was that?
I was about to say.
well, the
The
last
first one was
one
pretty good,
Last
I
one
guess.
was good.
Ghost Protocol was pretty good.
Yeah, that's the last one. And
because it had Hawkeye in it.
yeah, 2 wasn't
Exactly,
very
Jeremy
good. Mission-
I wonder if he broke his nose when he jumped into that open window when he was coming off of the not Captain America in Ghost Protocol. When Tom Cruise jumps off that window and has to like swing into the and he misses
And
and
he
he like
slams.
and you can tell he hit his face right on the edge of that thing. I was like, oh,
And he does his own stunts too. So that was him.
yeah.
There had to have been something to it, right? Maybe it was like not Photoshop, but like CGI'd in, and they really hit like
Yeah, maybe. But,
something comfortable.
I never saw the movie. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know the scene
man,
you're
I
talking about.
remember seeing that. I was like, ooh.
I know I saw the footage of him actually climbing that damn building.
Oh, really?
That was like he really climbed that building, dude.
Oh,
I mean,
had
he
no
climbed
idea.
that rock in the other Mission
And
Impossible.
Mission Impossible too. Yeah,
Yeah, that
he's
was
a
an excellent scene.
That's his thing he does, man. And he really did it. And I was like, dude, that dude's crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, obviously he jumped on the
Hashtag
couch
cray.
and over.
All right, so
Cray.
we apologize. We didn't talk. We apologize. We didn't talk about that last show. Again, con fatigue. It is real. We
Can I just say I'm really happy, and I don't care if I jinx myself, I'm really happy that every con I've gone to, I have never had the con sickness.
I haven't had con sickness either, but con fatigue.
Every day.
Like,
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
like
like
sick of
Heroes
the
Con last year, how
Yeah, so-
tired we all were at the end of every day. Like,
yeah, we had people come visit us at the end of Saturday in Heroes Con. They're like, "Let's go party," and we're like, "No,
No,
we're
we're good.
This time.
We didn't even
though.
have a
When-
discussion. Ben was already asleep.
yeah.
Yeah, Shadow was just like, all right, he already passed out.
Well, and my thing is like you sat behind a table all day. We like walked around all day.
yeah."
I'm gonna go party, no matter what it costs me
Wow.
Yeah.
in my soul.
All right, so Rogue was out of Days of Future Past,
And now she's in.
in a cameo role, the best role she could be, because I do not like that character at all.
No,
like
you don't
Carrot?
like her.
You don't like Anna Paquin?
I don't know, man. Just
Pac-Man.
Him and
Probably a
Larry.
penguin.
Okay, Larry, our old boss at GameStop. Shout out to you. Him and Larry have a thing with Anna Paquin. It's not that they don't like Rogue. They don't like her gap tooth. Literally, like every time we brought it up.
Stand by.
Hold on, every time we brought it up,
Yeah.
they'd talk shit about her gap tooth every time. So
I don't want to hear ever again that you have a problem with me having a problem with Batman having a lisp. If you get mad at for someone with a gap tooth.
Again, you're judging me for stuff I don't do.
Yes, you do.
When we were talking, when have I ever got mad at you? For
You
getting
always
mad at
talk
Batman's
shit
lisp?
whenever they're like, why don't you like the new Batman? So like, because Batman has a lisp. It's like, oh, the lisp.
I do.
You do that all the time, dude.
I do not.
You do.
I agree with you on the Batman lisp thing.
It doesn't feel like it.
I definitely do.
You're saying
if
okay.
that's what you've been
You
trying to do.
that's the problem with it. You can never tell
You
whose
can't
side is he
tell
on.
how
He's definitely a fence rider.
Just
I will tell you this: I do not feel like you agree with me whenever I bring it up. It
Maybe you
feels
need
like
to-
you're very like, be quiet and talk about real stuff. I'm like, that really bothers me, and it really bothers me that Optimus Prime has a nose. I know you've agreed with me on that once before.
At the problem, well, I didn't notice it, and I don't care, but I can understand why you care. It's one of those like nitpicky nerd things. I have my own nitpicky nerd things.
Gap tooth.
Yeah, and so I understand why him having a functional nose A makes no sense, and B why it would make
He's
you
a
mad.
robot. He doesn't need a nose.
Yeah.
We're on this again.
We are on
Yeah.
this
Sorry.
again.
Yeah. Nose goes.
But
He
yeah,
has lips.
but that's. I think that's honestly why he doesn't like. The
Well,
character. Him and Larry. It's hilarious.
No, here's why I don't like Rogue is because when I first got introduced to X-Men, it was in the X-Men 90s TV show. And in that show, she's like this hardcore, super hot, like
Southern
flying,
Louisiana.
southern, strong, like, and what is she in the, like, Anna Paquin? She is none of that. And it just like, it
Anna
just,
Paquin can be that.
but
She has
she's,
proved that in True Blood.
but she's none of that in the X-Men franchise.
That's the writer thing.
Yeah.
That's all writer.
And I'm not hating on Anna Paquin. I just don't like that character in the
movies.
Yeah, and
Agreed.
And like she doesn't fly and she's not super strong. It's like that.
That is a problem. Like,
well,
why does she not fly?
In the comics, and also in the show, it was because she actually took powers from Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
actually took too much power, hold on
And
for
it
too
stuck.
long, and that's where she got the super strength and the flying from. That became a permanent thing with Rogue. This Rogue here, of course, when she touches, she'll take your powers for a limited time. But this one is more of an insecure Rogue, which even then, I'm with you. I don't like the insecure Rogue.
That's true.
I like my females a little strong.
She's like, oh, Kitty's hitting on my boyfriend. Oh no, don't do it, Kitty. Leave my boyfriend alone.
That brought in some X-Men Evolution ties there.
Leave my boyfriend
High
alone.
school.
Leave my boyfriend alone.
I just thought it was funny. Trex said he likes his girl strong. No! Yes, hit me again. Yes!
No, don't. Not
I
that
have a
hard.
lot of fans who would agree with you.
I know. We heard them all last night on Twitch.
Call me
They're
daddy.
so mean to me.
So yeah, I guess Anna Paquin's back in. Rogue, yay!
For what they're calling a cameo.
Which
appearance.
most cameos last what? Couple seconds.
Yeah.
Stan Lee-esque cameo.
Yeah, so 5 seconds maybe. So she's gonna be in the background getting stabbed, is what I think.
Shit. That's really mean.
Well, I mean, like, look. Everybody knows that the movie is obviously past and future, and you know what happens in the future. Obviously, everybody's read a little bit about it, and you know a little bit about the storyline. That in the future, all the mutants are getting killed off. Well, they've already kind of made it pretty clear that you're going to see a lot of your favorite mutants in this movie die. But that's the whole point in them going back to the past, so they can prevent that from happening.
only to
so-
awaken the apocalypse.
So yeah. So
Which is
Rogue,
where we come from.
so Rogue, I'm pretty sure the cameo you're gonna get is her getting fucking run through, in some way, shape, or form.
Everyone's gonna die.
With a D or a sword. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
both
saying.
at the same time.
Yeah. Whoa.
What? Sorry. I watched Pirates.
Or she touches Bishop's wiener and it makes her explode.
Kinetic energy.
Wow.
It's not even like she goes for it. It's like she just brushes by and she's a black guy.
I mean, I don't know. But that's my
Sorry,
opinion.
my wiener does that to girls, especially white girls.
I just think her cameo is going to be her dying. Like,
Yeah.
I just think that's what it is. Her getting killed.
It's good.
And Wolverine seeing, and I think that's what's going to be a big thing with Wolverine being the one to go to the past, is he's going to sit there and watch. Because I saw a clip, and it's young Beast was next to Wolverine, and he was like, "Do I make it in the future?" And he just goes, "No."
Yeah. Speaking of that freaking trailer, Beast isn't blue.
Beast isn't blue,
I'm trying
and
to-
Xavier is
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, like
I'm getting like,
how far back does he go?
No,
That's the question.
This is 10 years later. This is the 70s. The X-Men First Class takes place in the 60s.
I don't understand this.
That's some advanced stuff for the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, where's my blue skin? Where's the blue
Hey,
Beast?
hey, it's like I think you
Well,
brought
they
that up
show
a minute
him
ago. Me and
with
him
the
were
blue
talking a minute
skin.
ago, and I think it was you, wasn't it?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Where you said something about how is Heather
Yeah, it was,
or you how is Xavier walking?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't know, but I'm hoping they explain it in the movie.
yeah.
That's all I was thinking.
Well, hopefully it wouldn't be funny if it was like, oh, well, that gunshot, it wasn't permanent.
You know that would work for me because that's not how he got paralyzed to begin with.
Yeah,
So
it's like it wasn't permanent.
I'd be okay with
It's
that.
a prelude.
Well, at the same time, I mean, Magneto did take the bullet out, so.
Yeah. And,
But I mean, it's a good hint to say, hey, it's gonna happen. Just that wasn't it. Gotcha, bitch.
But Beast not being blue.
That's a problem. I have a problem
We
with
gotta
that.
talk about that.
So-
wait a minute. Blue, not blue.
Yeah, and then Magneto's locked up in the trailer as well. And
Under
Maybe
the
he can control
and
it.
He's like
Under the Pentagon. Like, why would you put him there?
why would you put him there?
Yo,
Apparently, it's the most secure facility on the planet.
in the
It's
trailer.
not. A plane hit it.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Way to bring it down.
Bad joke.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. We forgive you. Do we?
No.
Maybe we can just edit that out.
No, we'll be right.
That's just
All right.
Just kidding.
Before you move on, I actually have something that you didn't put in there. They did show, for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they did show Splinter.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
did see
for
that.
like a half second,
Yeah.
fighting like he was getting ready to fight. I was like,
Oh no, they're gonna Yoda him.
No, it's Splinter, dude. Come on.
Splinter doesn't really fight. He's always been like a.
he fought in the cartoons
Yeah.
every once in a while.
I
He's a
guess.
badass threat. Doesn't play by the rules.
I just don't want them to Yoda him.
Look, Shredder's white. Splinter can fight.
Okay, I'll allow it. My most disappointing moment in the Clone Wars was when Yoda pulled out his lightsaber and started flipping around. I don't know why.
I thought it was pretty badass.
I don't know why.
What
Everyone
bothered
started
me about it is he did all that fighting, flipping around, and then at the end he still what is Kane?
Just kidding.
Acting like
kidding,
he's
I
all
was-
tired and shit. I was like, what?
I did cook before I came in the room. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought. I was like, you
Okay,
can't walk
my
in like that and then jump and be all crazy, and then in freaking episode 4, 5, and 6, you're just some old decrepit guy.
Speaking of the turtles, I was watching the trailer again. You remember how giant Raphael looks?
Yeah.
It's only one arm. One arm is giant. The other one is regular size.
Wait, explain how that happens, because
I
I
don't-
have a
Are
theory.
you sure it's just not a mistake?
I'm positive. See if you can pull up a shot while we're talking about it. I watched and I paused the trailer. This arm, giant. This arm, regular size, like all the other turtles. It was weird, and I'm not making this out. Yeah, it's
I was
because
just sensing
Yeah.
a Quagmire episode.
It's like, what are you doing there? It's like, Internet, just okay.
What day is it? I'm just gonna go get my mail over there.
Just okay. So we have noses instead of snouts, and we have a turtle who has one arm bigger than the other.
I mean, it's like
They're definitely teenage, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you just found out.
Masturbation.
so.
All right, but you can continue now.
Okay, my bad. Guardians of the Galaxy. We should have known this though, right?
Yeah, it's tied in Avengers 4.
Avengers 3.
No, we're skipping Avengers 3.
Oh, right, no. Makes sense though because they haven't said yet, but Thanos more than likely going to be a big part of Guardians. Maybe not a big part, but definitely going to be a part of Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and that's going to be the villain in
His
Avengers
daughter
3.
is a guardian.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that though.
They do not.
Who did I tell you? Was it you I told
No,
that to?
I knew it.
Or
I was
you,
reading the
I
comic.
He reads
No,
Guardians
it
of
was
the Galaxy.
Was it you I told
Yeah,
that?
because I don't read it.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. They're going to be like, what?
Maybe they'll bring Angela into it.
Ooh.
Angela's so hot.
She's super hot. But she's from Spawn, and they'll be like, why is the angel from Spawn here?
Is she from
see-
Spawn?
Yeah. Well, it's whole, like, corporate thing. Like, someone had the rights, went to court, and then they gave back to Todd McFarlane, I think. And so now Todd McFarlane is like renting the character out to Marvel, and they put her in Spawn.
There was something that happened.
It's something like, I could be, don't get mad at me, I could be wrong, but I think that's how it went.
There was something that happened, like Universal with Marvel, that brought that character into this realm, and they brought like other characters into from other comic books into Marvel as well. I'm trying to remember what that was.
It's the Age of Ultron thing. The rip in time.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because that's where we saw Angela for the first time.
Yeah.
Going into Guardians, I'm like, I don't know who the hell this bitch is.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Well, now you know.
Now she
I
was
still
brought
don't know
back
'cause I
in
haven't read
another
it.
rip in time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so what I would like to see out of Guardians 2, I would like to see, and I doubt this is going to happen, but I would like to see Guardians 2 be parallel to Avengers 3. And, like, what happens in, like, something happens in Avengers 3, and they're like, wow, how did that happen? And then it just gets blown over. And it's, like, their main goal in Guardians 2.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's, like, I would love to see them, like, protecting Earth on one side of the Earth while the Avengers are fighting
That would be
Thanos, like, on the other side.
That would be cool.
That'd be kind of how that's exactly how it happened in what was
Infinity.
it? Yeah, in Infinity.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool. Maybe that's the storyline they'll go with. I don't know.
Hope so. Well, I don't know.
Infinity was really good because a lot of people died.
Yeah.
A lot of people died, and then some of them came back, but a lot of people died and got captured, beat the crap beat out of them.
Well, they're being very secretive with these images.
Yeah, they don't, I had to pause the trailer.
Well, because like I searched Raphael in new movie,
Yeah.
and all I get are the actual actor.
Oh.
Maybe Apple has an agreement because iPhone. I hate iPhone right now, dude.
Spoiler.
What's that a spoiler about?
What? That's a Ninja Turtle standing behind.
Oh,
me.
yeah, true. Yeah.
Let me see.
Remember the first movie
Yeah.
when Raphael was walking around in a trench coat and a hat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before. Yeah.
Fine.
I just thought it was fun. I was like, no one's gonna notice that guy. Seriously. Hey, sir, what's on your back?
I have a bump. What?
Have a backpack?
Damn!
Oh, dude, everybody in the movie theater loses it because he cussed. He shouldn't cuss.
Wait, what happened?
In the first Turtles movie,
When he yelled, "Damn!"
when he's fighting Casey Jones, and
He gets away.
Casey gets
Oh,
away, and
yeah.
he can't catch him.
He's
He just screams out, "Damn!" And like pull back to the city. It's like apparently the entire city could hear him scream, "Damn!"
Was that a turtle?
True.
I know the
All
turtle
right,
just
so,
said that.
Are we done with the Guardians talk?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Next up to talk about is Carnage may be the villain for the Venom spinoff.
I don't necessarily like this
I don't like this either.
because I feel like Venom should be the villain in the Venom movie first. Like, so this essentially Venom's a good guy.
We can't make Venom a good guy yet because in this new Marvel Cinematic Universe, we haven't even been introduced to Venom. We're going to get a sneak peek of him just by name, just from in the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Now, these villain movies, they haven't said if Spider-Man is going to be a part of these villain movies or not.
Correct. So we have the Venom and we have the Sinister Six is being pushed forward as well.
And they're being real secretive whether or not like Spider-Man makes appearances. In a Venom movie, I think it would be good for Spider-Man to make an appearance, like Venom is Spider-Man. Like the focus of Venom is like it would be in a Spider-Man movie, and like as much as you'd see Venom is about as much as you see Spider-Man. Like no Peter Parker. Like all you see is Spider-Man coming after him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that would be good.
Pretty much, you're looking at making Peter, in essence, just as an example, making Venom like the hero, and then Spider-Man being that villain that just comes in once in a while, just to make his point.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way I would see it too.
Ow!
Stop.
I'm Spider-Man.
But in a Venom movie, will we really actually have Eddie Brock?
I don't know, man. Is Eddie Brock? I don't know about the Ultimate Universe if Eddie Brock is Venom, and
He is.
is he?
Yeah.
Is he still a reporter with the Daily Bugle?
He is actually a fellow scientist.
What the?
A fellow scientist with working with Doc Connors.
I feel like they're gonna do that, just because they've already done the reporter Eddie Brock.
Which is not a bad thing. I mean, Eddie is smart. He's basically the yin and yang of for Peter.
I know, but I feel like we were shafted on Spider-Man 3.
I still like Topher.
Not get.
No.
I still like Topher because that is the ultimate Spider-Man. That is the ultimate Venom. That's the ultimate Venom. That was Topher. That was him. That look, that character, Topher pulled it off. I blame Sony and I blame the writers for what they did. Venom shouldn't have been in it. If Topher Grace came in with Eddie Brock for that movie, just as an appearance thing, just to get all really angry and everything, done. I would have been okay with it. And then Spider-Man 4, hell, look, there's Venom. Eddie Brock becomes Venom in number 4. I can be okay with that. But the whole culmination of, in that movie, making Eddie Brock appear, being pissed, and taking the Venom suit, and then everything that happened with Venom was just all sorts of snowball hell. But as Topher Grace, I still like him as an actor, and I still like him as Eddie Brock.
I think you stand alone in this room.
It doesn't mean I still like the Spider-Man 3.
Well,
The movie is still horrible.
I have no idea what he's talking about, so I don't stand on any side of the room.
You didn't watch Spider-Man 3?
I did, but I don't know actors' names.
The guy,
He's from that 70s show.
Topher Grace from That 70s Show?
the guy who played
Oh.
Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3?
No, not pulling it up.
No, I don't want you to pull it up. I want you to remember.
No, not that. No, I'm not. It's not coming.
He's not accessing the memory banks. He's shut down.
It didn't. I don't. Like, I didn't watch that 70s show that much, so I didn't really. I'm sorry.
Okay. Can you turn his mic off?
No.
But anyways, the Venom movie, I am very interested in seeing how they approach it. The Carnage thing, Carnage won't. For me, it doesn't work because we haven't been introduced to Venom. Having him in a solo movie, great. It's a great way to introduce him. Carnage is his offspring, quote unquote. It's his freaking offspring. So you can't have a movie with Dad, and then in that movie with Dad, when we introduce Dad, all of a sudden have his kid as well. It just doesn't work. And at the same time, if they follow suit with the Ultimate Spider-Man, Peter Parker is Carnage.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know that.
You never played the video game?
Mm.
Hey, you missed a great video game. Yeah, a doctor actually kidnapped Peter and took a piece of the symbiote suit beforehand and created the clone, the symbiote, and popped out Carnage. And Peter Parker was Carnage for a while.
I think that's how it happened in the Ultimate Spider-Man TV cartoon too.
Probably.
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah.
That would be great if they did that for the movie, though. That would work.
Now, so yeah, if we're going to
Just
introduce Carnage,
Cassie get the Carnage suit after. Or?
I don't remember that far in the Ultimate Universe. I don't think Cassie was there. I think Peter Parker was Carnage, and I think that ended it. I think that ended the reign for Carnage and Ultimate. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was the one thing I took away from the Ultimate Spider-Man was Peter Parker was Carnage and went nuts, and Venom had to stop him.
Yeah, that's how I did in the Ultimate Spider-Man.
That'd be interesting to see.
What game are we talking about?
Ultimate Spider-Man. It was back on like the PlayStation 2
Oh,
and
never
Xbox.
mind.
Yeah, it's an old game, but it was a good free roam where you could just go through the area. You could play as Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and you could also play as Venom.
How did I miss that game?
And you also ate people as Venom.
I do remember seeing that game played. And then I remember my other friends playing Web of Time and stuff like that. Those games are apparently pretty good too.
Web of Time was good. That cross between that one and 2099.
Well, it crossed. Man, no, that crossed between Ultimate Spider-Man.
That's right. Noir.
$29.99, Noir, and Amazing Spider-Man. That
Yeah.
game was great. I played that. I beat that one. That was good. I never played Shattered Dimensions though, which was just Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, I didn't play that one either.
Yeah, I didn't.
I heard the combat was kind of wonky with it.
I never played it, so I don't know.
You know what combat isn't wonky?
Wildstar?
Are we moving on? I don't know if we're
No, we're
moving
not
on.
moving
Just
on.
kidding.
No, we're not
Oh, dang it.
All right.
Yes, Wildstar.
Next.
So we have our Mystique, possible Mystique spinoff. I don't know. It's not really saying there's going to be a Mystique spinoff, but
I mean, this is coming from Lauren Schuler Donner,
Yeah.
who is very hands-on as a producer for Marvel movies.
Yeah.
She's a great lady.
she's like, there's a regime at the studio. This is her quote. I didn't see the worth in spinoffs, and the current people who run Fox understand, embrace it, and we're going to do right by it. I'd like to do Gambit. Everyone would love to see Gambit, I think. And they just had what's his name in this?
Channing Tatum do
Talking
a
about
meeting
that.
at Marvel, which I was one of those people who didn't want Channing because we all wanted Taylor from Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
He did a great job with Gambit, but then of course the female friends all told me,
I was about to say, all the girls want Channing Tatum.
Yeah, they all do, and at the same time, he's actually from Louisiana. He hides the accent, and I was like, I was blown away.
What can you do? I'd like to do Deadpool. We'll see. There's a lot of really great characters.
It's already should have been done in writing. I think they're like doing rewrites and then working with Ryan's schedule because Ryan still wants to do it. Ryan Reynolds.
As long as they
if Ryan Reynolds
fix
does
it.
Yeah, as long as they fix him, they can
Fix
do
it from X-Men Origins.
Yeah, because apparently what he told in an interview long ago is that like the beginning of the movie, that the script they had now was the beginning of the movie was like Wolverine Origins, and it pans out to him in a meeting with execs, and he's like, "See, we ain't gonna do that. That's not right. That's not right. And let's go ahead and do this movie the correct way. Breaking the fourth wall like he does. So that's how the movie is actually gonna start."
That'd be nice, because as long as he's not super mega ultra annoying, that's my biggest thing with Deadpool.
Look, Deadpool's mainstream now. We have to get used to it, but this movie, Ryan's gonna do a great job.
Yeah, I'm confident in Ryan Reynolds. I think that he was the right choice for Green Lantern. I'll always say that, but
I
it's the
still
writers.
vote for Bradley Cooper.
Well, you can ask me now. And but I think it was a lot with the writers. I hopefully they won't have an issue with writing a good Deadpool movie. I think he could be a character I could like if just, oh my gosh, so many people weren't annoying as him. And I guess I'm biased because of all the people I saw at Denver Comic Convention. And if you watch any video featuring a Deadpool on YouTube that went to a comic convention, it's usually them dancing or jumping behind people. And it was funny the first time.
You're just mad because you couldn't do it as Green Lantern. That's
No,
why.
Green Lantern doesn't do that.
I know, but that's why. Because you
wouldn't.
dress as Green Lantern, so
wouldn't
you
do
couldn't
that.
do that, and that's what stuff you
No.
would do.
Never
I
You
would-
want
I
to
wouldn't do
photobomb
that.
and aggravate people.
Even if I did go as Deadpool,
Steven,
I
you want to
wouldn't-
aggravate
I
people,
wouldn't do
and
that.
you, yes, you would.
no,
No, he wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
He wants to be.
You would.
No, we're not talking about me.
I
I got
You would egg him
Showtime pegged as a cosplayer. Showtime wants people to look at him and go, "That is badass. Let me get a picture." And he wants to pose like a badass.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to be annoying. He wants people to see him and be like, "Wow," and then take a photo. That's it.
Basically, that's it.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't really even want to put on the character. He just
Well, I
wants people-
do. I've been trying to get into the character for the Green Lantern. A lot of the shows, if you do costume contests, a lot of them require you to freaking do something as the character. Some of them don't. Like, I don't think the one in Heroes Con had anyone do that. I think they had them just show up there. Okay, is it a cool costume or not? But when I did one in Colorado, they required me to say I had to do something in character. So I said the oath, and yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Nice.
It's kind of awkward for me, but
Awkward.
breaking that barrier.
But I think the first time because I went to New York, the New York Comic Con back in 2011, and I actually saw a Deadpool cosplayer. But it wasn't just him. It was like the Deadpool family. It was Lady Deadpool,
That's cool.
Baby
Yeah.
Deadpool, Dog Deadpool. I'm like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then all of a sudden, of course, Deadpool blew up, and I'm like, oh my god, this character's he's funny. He's funny, but he's annoying. He does get to that point of annoying, but
He likes his chimichangas.
he,
if
for
you
the love of
watch-
God, does.
If you watched him in Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon, I almost turned that episode off and skipped it. And I was just like, oh my god. They chose somebody. I don't know if anyone has ever watched Naruto, but the English dubbed Naruto, where they have an English actor do it, that guy's voice was so annoying. Like, I went and watched it in subtitles, in Japanese with subtitles, because the Japanese voice was so much better than the American voice.
Wow.
It was that annoying.
All right, so next up, we go over to Stevie B's Star Wars update.
It's a trap. Okay.
Is this dubstep now?
This is my Star Wars
I think
update.
Biz Marquis just died.
This is my Star Wars update.
Yeah.
Filming has started in Abu Dhabi.
Did you see the picture?
Yes, there's a picture.
It was legit, right? Got excited.
So that means Episode 7's going back to Tatooine.
Sweet.
That was Stevie B, Star Wars Episode 7 update. It's a trap!
I have no words.
Now moving on to Showtimes.
I'm going to record it
Gaming
and
Corner.
make you put it in there.
So I guess now it's my gaming corner.
How
I
does the song go?
I don't.
It's Showtime in his gaming corner. Showtime in his gaming corner. Showtime.
That's me.
Hey.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wow.
Once again, thank you to everyone who watched all of us last night. I was ever preach. It's okay though.
You can't say last night. This is not even going to be.
Yeah.
I watched.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he was-
last
he was
night.
here.
Hey, I watched.
You did?
asshole.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
he was
did-
here with me.
No one
They
said
asked for
anything.
you. They were like, "Where's Preach?" And I said, "Well, actually,
You
he
didn't
just
hear him?
left. He was watching."
No, yeah, that's what he said. He just left, and I was like, "Oh, so he's not here." I didn't. I'm
Yeah, I was
sorry.
watching.
Well, I appreciate you showing
Yeah.
up as well for you.
Oh, I mean, I would have. I asked him. I said, "Do you think my laptop would
I
run
said
this
yes.
game?" And he's like, "Absolutely." So I was like,
I mean, it's not. I mean, WildStar's fun, but it's not like
It's
I
not.
was like-
It's not.
Well, I was like, I might go home and download it, and then I got home and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm going to
you
bed."
can't download. Yeah, you have to go pre-order it to get the beta key.
Oh well, then
Yeah.
never mind, because that's not happening.
Oh. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning in when we did our stream for the beta weekend
For WildStar.
for WildStar.
Which, based on what I saw, it looked pretty cool.
It's
Very DCUO-ish in my opinion, like the way it
Really?
looked. Just the way it looked.
I've seen it more as like World of Warcraft and Borderlands mixed with like Smite.
Wait,
It's the
Well,
it's the
it's-
combat with the rolling.
it's
Yeah,
World of
it's
Warcraft, but where?
And
In space.
Anyway,
That's sorry.
but
that's what he told me. He said it plays like World of Warcraft, and I think me and you talked about it before. I said it had that Borderlands art.
yeah.
Well, it's also different because you can't really dodge in World of Warcraft anymore, right? Can you do that?
No, you just have to sidestep.
Yeah,
This
and,
one it has to recharge, but you get 2 rolls.
And they show they have like reticles of where your opponent's move is going to be. It's how he's going to get so mad for bringing this up. It's how I spanked that bottom of Showtime PvP.
He did. He got me.
Someone was like, "Show us PvP," and he's like, "Let's go, Stevie B," and I was like, "Got it."
Yeah, and then
About to whoop that ass.
I was just thinking about this though. That's a whole new aspect of PvP because now instead of like, who hasn't been pissed off by an archer who's just like who shoots an arrow and it just like follows you because you're running away?
That's true.
Well, now they actually have to aim it
Yeah.
and they have to try. So that's why Stevie B got me because I'm not used to that. I'm used to a more melee character who has a wide angle in front of him.
Yeah, he was ranged and I was a warrior, so he would go to shoot, and there's a pause time for him to get to me, and so I would just run around him, hit him, and then wait for him to shoot me, run around and hit him. I just kept doing that, and it eventually, and then the warriors have a move, or soldiers, I think they're called. Are they warriors or soldiers?
Warriors, soldiers to
yeah.
pass.
That's right, soldiers to pass. The warriors have like a knockdown move, but see that also has a reticule because I can knock him down and incapacitate him for like 3 seconds, but he has to be in like the little window.
And I have to. I would dodge that, and
Yeah.
basically it lasted a lot longer than it needed to because we were just dodging each other's cooldown moves.
It's exactly what it was.
So, but eventually he got me because I was just like, this is.
Oh, now he's trying to say I quit.
No.
I gave up
No, I
on
didn't
it.
quit. No, I couldn't keep up with it. It was.
It gets exhausting?
He would hit me more than I could hit him, and it was of attrition. I wasn't doing enough damage to him.
It's definitely something that's going to have to be. Well, that, and I actually got a rare drop of a sword.
No.
So I had like this badass sword that happened in front. But it's definitely a new PvP aspect. Like, so it's not the same run and gun people are used to. So it's it's a new learned thing. So
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, and totally ready for the game to come out June 3rd. Yeah, just so everyone knows, June 3rd. Open beta might start in May. We don't know yet, but if you go to their calendar, it says open beta ? And it highlights May. So,
like the whole month.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Maybe you should pre-order.
and I'm excited.
What I gotta
'cause-
do is put $5 down and get a beta key.
And
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
no, I'll cancel it and move it to Watch Dogs.
yeah.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Spider-Man comes out in May, right?
Yeah, May 1st.
Okay.
Second.
May 2nd? May 1st is the premiere, though, right?
May 1st is the premiere. Yeah.
I don't think I have any, I don't have school during May anymore.
Sweet.
It moved to June, July. So
you'll be able to be at the premiere?
Oh, yes.
Nice. Oh, as Spider-Man.
Spidey
Okay.
butt.
All right, so since we're on the gaming corner, I was telling you guys earlier, I started playing Infamous on the PS4, Second Son.
This is
pretty-
my gaming corner. I'm kidding.
It's pretty good. I haven't played that much. I got the firepower. That's what you start with. It's more smoke power than firepower, but it's already different than the first Infamous because you can turn yourself into smoke and go through fences, and there's vents all around, and you can go through the vents to get to the top of buildings and stuff as smoke. So it's pretty cool. It's very X-Men-y, where it's the government is taking control over the people who are fighting the conduits. They're no longer called conduits; they're bioterrorists, and they have bioterrorist camps that they take everybody to, and it's pretty crazy. So I don't know. I liked it. So I haven't played enough to really give a good opinion on it, but so far it's been fun. I played it for an hour. So, but I've just been playing that, and Star Wars: The Old Republic had a double XP weekend, so I've been playing that too.
But yeah, that's basically it. So check out the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse, and then obviously Trex has his at twitch.tv/TrexLight. Yes. Anyway.
Yes.
yes.
And check out the Facebook channel and Twitters for updates on when we're doing more live streams. So all that information will be down at the bottom.
Right down there. For YouTube
down
people.
there.
Right here.
No.
Down here?
There's a lot of bad information right there.
As we've been told.
Wow.
It's scary down there, everybody. But so, is that it?
That seems to be it. You guys have anything else?
I'm good.
My
good.
bottom's numb.
Your bottom is numb.
Yeah, I did leg day yesterday. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
Legs.
Okay. All right.
He's got ranch.
Showtime's bottom is numb, and we'll end it on your numb ass. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will have a Winter Soldier review on the YouTube channel. If you want to check that out.
Whenever.
guys, it hurts.
Stop being so
How does it hurt if your ass is numb?
Because it has that tingly feeling.
All right.
Oh, definitely this hurt.
My bum is tingling, guys.
On that note, I'm Stevie B.
Preach,
Showtime.
Trex.
Vader.
And we're Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we are out.